In this video, I'm going to check out the FX-815, but first we'll take a look and see what we all get in the box. So we'll start off with the instruction manual, just very basic instructions. And then here in this little bag, we get a spare set of propellers, a USB charger. We'll pull the controller out here, very basic. We just get a power button, we get throttle, and then we get turning left and right. And it takes 2 AA batteries. Now for the plane, there is a little bit of assembly required. You just have to pop these in and it goes together like that. And then on the top here is where the battery compartment is. And that's where you'll find the 3.7 volt, 300 milliamp hour single cell LiPo. So it does have wheels for ground takeoff, but then they say that you can take off in the water as well. So here is the FX-815, and we're going to take this for a little flight test, see if it can take off from the ground. We're going to do a hand launch, and then yes, they claim that this can take off from the water, which is why the battery compartment is on the top, so that way when you are in the water, the battery doesn't get wet. So go ahead and plug the battery in. Now there is no on and off switch. When you plug it in, that turns it on. I see the ESC flashing. And then all you do is turn the controller on, up, down to bind, and there we go. So we are gonna see if this funky looking thing can fly. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this up in the air. Just full throttle and no. So I don't have any wind here to fight against me. You see, it just drags on this foam here and you can see how it's getting chewed up. So I wonder if that has to slow it down. This pavement isn't too rough, but let's try it again. Oh, it tried to take off. It did get up off the ground just a little bit. Let's go this way. Work our way back. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. So if this can't even take off from the ground, how is this going to take off from the water? Which I am going to take it over there and put it in the water. Hopefully if I get this in the air, I'm going to try and fly it over to the water. Well, let's try this again. Oh, we're in the air. We're okay, full throttle. I'm trying to raise altitude here by giving it full throttle. And it seems like it's very tail heavy. Look, this is as high as I can go. Okay, well, I'm giving it full throttle just to stay 2 feet above the ground. It's getting lower and lower. Well, the battery is already towards the front, so you'd think that would help keep the nose down, but it just wants to fly like this. So we're gonna do a hand launch here. Full throttle. And we are up in the air. And again, it just wants to drop the tail and fly like it's doing a wheelie. But we are flying a little bit better than we were when we tried to take off from the ground. Again, I have no wind, so I'm not fighting against wind. It's perfectly calm. And so I still have it at full throttle, as you can see, full throttle. And that is pretty much maintaining the height it's at now. So I'm curious to see if this can, I'm curious to see if this can take off from the water. Again, I really doubt it because it's struggling to take off from the ground. Okay, we are above the water. We're above the water. Let's bring it down. So I'm lowering the throttle a little bit. Getting a little wobbly. It's getting a little wobbly. I'm gonna land it in the water here. Oh, splash. Okay, so I'm in the water. Let's turn this around. You can control just the steering You don't have to give it throttle. Okay, let's give it full throttle. Well, that's as fast as it goes in the water. So that is clearly not fast enough to take off from the water. Let's bring it over here. Yeah, if you're looking for like a plane to fly and a boat to run around on top of the water with, this would be it for you. Not that it's not real fast. It's kind of like a little fan boat, but that is top speed on the water. Clearly not fast enough to take off from. I'm really disappointed because I was hoping to be able to take off from the water. That would have been really cool to be able to do that. All right, well, let's bring this back over here. It's a cool idea. It's lacking. It's lacking. I think if it had maybe a little bit bigger motors or a bigger battery, like maybe a 2S, running on a 2S, a little bit bigger motors, this would be a pretty cool plane. Yeah, okay. This is pretty much what you get. And now it's just coming down. Now it's just coming down to land. I was full throttle when I did that. There, I gave it a really good toss. And now I'm getting fugoids there, and I'm full throttle. Look, full throttle. And I'm gonna crash it on the rocks here. Okay, that'll do it here for the Air 815. It doesn't work that good, does not take off from the water, struggles to take off from the ground, even just struggles to stay in the air. I have seen other people's videos where this actually does fly. It doesn't fly that good in their videos. I was hoping to be able to keep it up in the air a little more and at least use it as a plane and not so much as a boat. Yeah, that'll do it for this video. It's kind of short. At least you know what this is about. So thanks for watching. And don't forget to click that subscribe button so you can join me the next time I check out the next Ready to Run RC.